Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus once again. I call myself going to bed, and the spirit is just working with me so profoundly. I just had to get back up and start talking to you some more and sharing with you what it is sharing with me. There is too much corruption going on. As spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people, those of you who hear me say that must wonder what I'm thinking about in a nation where all of this corruption is going on, where there's so much hatred, so much racism, so much bigotry. What can I, what should I, what am I possibly advocating in a time such as this? Well, I'm advocating what I've always advocated. And I'm not going to change that because it is the only thing that's real to me. Now, basically what I'm saying is this. For me, and I want you to listen for a moment, if you will, because I want you to understand what's going to be happening as far as perhaps I'm concerned. I don't know about you. This is what I recognize. You've heard me say this 1,000 times, and I want to say it one more time and see if I can attach it to what I'm advocating for my future in such a way that perhaps you can understand. This presidential election, 2016, there was a Republican and a Democrat put before you as your choices. Now, I understand there was a primary that was going on, and people came to you and told you why they wanted to do what they wanted to do, and these two are the ones that came out on the top: Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. All the people who wanted Hillary Clinton told you that Donald Trump was a devil. Now, they might not, they use the word devil, but not everybody. When you sum up what they were saying, it inferred that you were having a devil if you were with Trump. I don't think anybody got a question about that. Now, if you were with Trump, everybody inferred likewise that you were having a demon, a devil, if you were listening to Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. So you had at least almost half the nation saying Trump was a devil, including conservative Republicans. And on the Democratic side, there were people who had accepted the fact, or they were labeled the devil, evil, evil. So it didn't matter which way you voted, you were voting for evil. So what the people did is they chose the lesser of two evils. They didn't argue whether these people were evil or not. They just said, give me the lesser of the two evils. Clinton is evil. I want Trump because he's not as evil as Clinton. Trump is evil. Give me Clinton. She's not as evil as Trump. And the American people, all of the American people, or at least most of them, a greater percentage of them, accepted this system, accepted this setup to have evil put before them. It didn't matter about the churches. It didn't matter about the conversations about God and Jesus and love and Allah, or any of that. The thing that was on the screen was evil. And people bit their tongues and went to the polls and voted for evil. The lesser of the two, I guess, lost. And the bigger of the two won. So America said, we will accept evil, and they got evil. Donald Trump. The Christian community that went to the church, who were talking about God on their way to the church, voted for evil. Now, they might not have gotten their evil, but it doesn't matter. You got evil. So as far as I'm concerned, if you voted and didn't vote for yourself, you voted for evil. And if you weren't offering a difference between what these people offered you were still voting for evil, even if you were voting for yourself. So what I see is a nation that, at least from the presidential election in 2016 up to this current date, is under the influence of evil. Now, I don't know what people are doing about it. I don't know what the church is doing about it. Just talking about the evil that you don't like doesn't clear evil off the scene. And many of you are still talking about beating him. And you're not talking about the principles of the thing. You're not talking about why you want to beat him, except you just want to beat him. He's too much of a devil, so you want to get a lesser devil in there that can beat him, or perhaps a bigger devil. If it's you, and I'm sure the Democrats are saying, you couldn't be no bigger devil than Trump. But I guarantee you, Trump's people are saying that if you do get in, it's because you're a bigger devil. So as far as I'm concerned, all the halo over America is evil. It's evil. Now, as a voice for Christ, as a voice for love, as a voice for all of the people, where evil has no residence, that's love. So what I am to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to say that as long as evil reigns supreme in the United States of America, then I must claim my freedom from that. I must claim that I'm not a part of this. And I will give no authority of this governmental system or American people over my life, over the conduct of my life. Your laws and rules of evil does not apply to me. I know you think it does because it applies to you. But I'm bold enough to say that it does not apply to me, because I cannot serve two masters. I cannot serve God and you evilness. Or should I say your evilness? I can't do that. I can't tell you about love and then walk down to the corner of to the courthouse and abide by the rules and regulations that they try to impose upon me. No, hell no, I'm not doing that. If you say you are evil and you have proven that you're evil, and I'm talking to you about God and love, no, I'm not going to follow your laws. I don't care what you do to me. I am obligated by truth. I am obligated by the spirit of love to stand against you and accept whatever comes to me. And its timing is perfect. Its timing is absolutely perfect. Evil has not just stood still there. Evil is everywhere. And it has made it possible for me to be in this position today. And it has given me courage. It has freed me. It has freed me to stand up even more boldly for what is right. I don't care if you think it's right or not. I guarantee you I didn't vote for evil. I did. Did I vote? I think I did. But if I did vote, you can bet your last money I wrote in Eddie Marcus for the next president of the United States. And why would I do that? Because out of those people that were running for president of the United States, I am the only person who had a vision and ambition to make sure that everybody in this country had a job. Not only that, I had a plan that was given to me from my imagination, or Christ, or God, whatever you want to fill in the blank. A plan that would give everybody a job. A plan that would give everybody health care, from the womb to the tomb. A plan that would give everybody education, unlimited, unrestricted, without being in debt. I had a plan when I wrote my name down for that. And it wasn't evil. It was in love, and it was guided by love. It was given to me by the master of love. That everybody would have food, clothing, and shelter. The easiest thing that could possibly be. It would bring peace, prosperity, and happiness and freedom to all of our lives. And you went to the polls and voted for evil. And now you think out of what I stood for, and because you voted for something else, you want me to ignore what I stood for and come around and walk around in the same footsteps that you walked in. You must think I'm a fool. You didn't make me, and you can't kill me unless God says it's okay. And I trust God 1,000 times before any fool, lying lover tells me some crap. No, I know God. You might not believe in Jesus. I'm not going to worry about that. But I know God. And if I say that God is good, then I must at least present some measure of good without trying to rub shoulders with this evilness. So I say America, based upon your choice for the presidential election of 2016, you proved to the United States of America, you proved to Russia, you proved to North Korea, you proved to China, you proved to every dictatorial nation on this earth and to everybody else, you're nothing but a demon. That's what you proved. You're a demon. This nation is demified. Now you fussing. You got all of this new stuff going on. You got all this scrutiny trying to point out the evilness of the other. You're trying to point out the demonicness of the other. While at the same time you got your own. You've heard me talk about these things about love and pride. How many of you who have just heard me say what I just said, how many of you embrace that? Not a single one, because you've been trained to say that to do such is socialism. And I don't think that socialism is God, but you are trying to say that it is. I tell you what, God, in God's plan, eliminate lying and cheating and stealing and racism and bigotry and terrorism and war. That's the plan that was being offered to you through this campaign. No, I didn't raise money because I know you wouldn't put no money behind the things I'm talking about. You won't put money behind love. Not even the church will put money behind love. And I'm not the only one from the church that ran. There have been people in the church, pastors, big churches, who sought the office of President of the United States, and there was no difference in their proposals and platforms than that which was of Trump or Miss Clinton. So that's that. Now, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is me. Yeah, sometimes it can be a little weary. Somebody say, well, if you go down here and deal with this, if you do it this way, you can go home. If you do it this way, you're going to jail. But I say, so what should I do? Should I claim to be free and do something that's wrong, that's against what freedom stands for, that's against what love is, that's against what God is, but do it just so I can go home? That's what fools are made of. It takes men. It takes people who are guided by a spirit bigger than fear. So that's the road I choose. And I put my hand in God's hand, because I know one thing. That's the only hand that can hold you. And until next time, if there is another, this is Eddie Marcus. Bye-bye.